Welcome, everybody. Episode 18 of On the Chip with KT and JP. We are back, coming at you after a couple-week break. It is time. Sitting next to me, as always, my boy KT. What's going on?
What's up? What is up? Yeah, we're here, man. We're watching the draft. We don't know what to do with our fucking selves. We're picking 29. We don't even have a clue what it's like to be this late in the draft before the first pick. We're usually already fucking locked up, already drunk, excited about the pick.
We're usually ready to go to bed at this point.
Yeah.
But here we are. We're at pick 25. We got some weird shit going on right now.
Yeah, we're out on the back
We're
porch.
outside.
It's Florida. We got crocodiles.
Yeah.
We got all kinds of frogs and shit.
You're going to hear some weird shit tonight, but hey, we're unprofessional as hell, and we're going to be bringing it at you. We wanted to start, we're at pick 25 of the Ravens. We wanted to make sure that our pod was going on during the Jaguars pick so you could get our full reaction to what they pick. There's a lot of options still on the board. Me and KT are thinking Calvin Ridley. We hope it's not Lamar Jackson, but he's still there. There's so much stuff going on. We want to talk about a lot of stuff tonight. This is going to be all Jags tonight, and we're bringing it at you. I hope you guys liked our video earlier. I represented the Bortles jersey for one last time. I haven't got a new jersey yet. They just went on sale today. They're going to have to get me a new 5 teal jersey.
Oh, we're going to have to get 5. We're going to get 27. We're going to get them all. We're going to have Ramsey. We're going to have some jerseys. But, yeah, man, we're pumped, man. We're right here in the middle of the draft. Baltimore's on the clock. We're looking at everything we can do. The thing is, we're sitting here, we're like, we don't know what the fuck the Jags are going to do because there's no, position in need, really.
Yeah, this is
it's
great
best available player.
It was Gene Smith style.
Oh, yeah.
But much different than Gene Smith.
Yeah, except we're not taking D3 school guys and calling them the steals of the draft.
We actually address all our needs in free agency, where Gene Smith wouldn't address them, and then he would just draft Matt Jones.
Yeah, we're just in a great position, man. We're at the point in this build that Dave Caldwell's been doing for the last 5 years, and Tom Coughlin's come aboard now. That we're at that sustainability point where now, maybe the first round pick is a starting position on this team. And if maybe you get a gem in the second round, but the other guys are going to be fighting to make the roster. And maybe the third, fourth, fifth round guys, that's depth and rebuild. Teaching those guys how to play so that
special teamers.
Yeah, special teams. Developmental guys so that when our high contract guys we decide to cut, which we know is going to happen in a couple years because of all the money we have in certain positions and guys that are older on the team, now we're going to have fucking guys stepping into that position. So drafting right now is really, as important as it was for the rebuild, it's even more important now because now you want to sustain the state of the franchise based on your draft picks. And they can come from the third and fourth round, but it's development. Doug Marone's got to have a plan. The coaching staff has to have a plan. They really need to develop these guys so that we're constantly re-signing our own guys. This is where we finally got to. What Dave Caldwell said was the goal from the entire time. This is what we've been waiting for.
We sit here, and this is the first time. I mean, we talked about this earlier, me and KT, and we're like, there might be only one draft pick that actually makes this team. A lot of these guys are not going to make this team. They're going to be practice squad guys or just cut. I mean, that's the beauty of this. Baltimore's getting ready to make their pick. We're at pick 25. We got 4 picks ahead of us. We're going to be bringing this to you. We'll let you guys know what Baltimore does, even though you're going to be watching it anyway. But we want you guys to get our reactions. And let's talk about the big news today, KT. Shad Khan is in negotiations to buy Wembley Stadium. No. What does that fucking mean?
Yeah, and it comes out today of all days. It's almost we don't have anything else to say with the Jags now because they're good. So we'll just start continuing this fucking narrative that the Jags are going to move to London. And that's all you saw. First headline I woke up to this morning was Shad Khan, first steps in moving to London. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And I read the article, and I was like, this is it kind of pissed me off in the beginning of the
Hold
morning.
on, Ravens select Hayden Hurst.
Oh,
a guy that
the
was
Jacksonville darling.
Yeah, everybody wanted him in Jacksonville. Well, he's off the board. Off the board. Still available. Calvin Ridley, Lamar Jackson, the guard Hernandez, still available. Go back, Kenny. Sorry, I had to update the fans.
Yeah, so anyway, I was pissed off, and I even got kind of on that page. It was like, really, Shad? Like, this is what's coming out today? But as the day went on and you read more and more, Shad's been trying to do this for a couple years now. It's brilliant on his end. And later on, seeing the statements that he made, and when you actually think about it and reading all the other stuff that came out about it, all the local guys from Jacksonville who write in the newspapers, the beat writers, it's a brilliant move by Shad. Like, he's basically staking his claim in London for the NFL. And they've said from day one, local revenue is the most important thing to sustain this franchise in Jacksonville. And by him buying Wembley Stadium, he's going to gain all that revenue from all the other NFL games that play at Wembley. Like, Shad basically is going to control what happens in London through the NFL. And that's a big deal for Jacksonville. And him and Mark Lamping both came out today and said, listen, this move is for the it's beneficial for Jacksonville. Jags fans should be rejoiced today. We're not losing the team. Shad Khan didn't invest all the hundreds of millions of dollars he did into that city, into that stadium over the last 4 years, 5 years, whatever it's been, to fucking pick up and move. He wants Jacksonville to be the London West, if you'll call it that.
Jacksonville's not going anywhere.
No.
As you can see from their future plans, we're going to get into the state of the franchise and everything that they presented to the fans, to the city.
Which is a cool thing. I love that they do that every year. Like, the fact that they actually come out with the state of the franchise and make a big presentation about it. And it's always thinking 3 steps ahead, man. Shad is fucking brilliant when it comes to that. Like, I don't know that there's a lot of other owners or teams in the NFL that do this kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hear any...
Maybe they do, but I don't know.
I don't know. State of the franchises don't... I mean, Mark Lamping is a huge part of this franchise. And a lot of people don't have...
That guy probably has the most stress on him out of everybody in the franchise.
Could he have done a little something like today? He said he made this statement about a second game in London.
But what I said to you was, what if they extend the season?
Yeah.
Which is stupid if they do that. But
I hate that.
If they extend the season, 2 games...
I think you just stick to 16 games.
Yeah.
And if you want to change anything, just eliminate to 2 preseason games. We don't need to add games. You've got a history of the NFL. You've got records. I think 16 games is perfect. And then if you start adding an 18th game and they're showing Lamar Jackson like crazy, I don't...
Yeah, but Atlanta's on the board, so they're not looking for a quarterback.
Pittsburgh could take...
This is the point in the draft where the camera crews and the networks just are really fucking shitting on the poor guys that are still in the green room. And it's kind of sad that they do it to them.
Yeah.
Because no one projected Lamar Jackson to be a top 15, 20 pick anyway. And the fact that he's here is just because they were hoping for it. And now you're going to watch this kid sit here all night. Yeah. Just like you did with Aaron Rodgers, just like you did with Brady Quinn. It's not a cool look. The networks are shitty people.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see what the Jags do here in a couple picks. Their Atlanta pick is in at 26, so we're coming up. We're only a couple picks away. But KT, let's talk about the good things that Shad and Lamping have come out with the enhancements to the stadium, the unbelievable Bay Area. What do they call it? They're going to call it the Riverfront. Well, let's talk about the famous Lot J and all the difficulties they've had with Lot J, and how isn't it on a swampland that they can't get the permitting for, and that's what's been the problem. And they keep producing these. Oh, Calvin Ridley gone to the Falcons.
Wow, good pick for them, huh?
Yep. So that takes us out of that running.
Wow, man, Calvin Ridley and Julio Jones, 2 Alabama boys playing with Matt Ryan. But yeah, no, the state of the franchise, that's always awesome. And I mean, first off, Mark Lamping's talking about like local revenue and continually trying to increase that. Everything they do every year is to get more people into the stadium. They are trying to create a good thing. I mean, it starts with the stupidest thing that they probably came up with, and it's not even stupid, I don't think, but some people think it's stupid, the dog park. It's just another little added bonus to what they're trying to create for people that might not want to come to the game that have dogs, or for people that are blind, or any of those type of things. Like,
you can put your dog in the dog park and go watch the game. I mean, that's more fans in the stadium. I mean, guys, I heard so many things this week about how negative the dog park was. Yeah, it's not a popular thing. But, guys, look at what does for the franchise. It just adds another amenity to the stadium. That Travel Channel has already made one of the top destinations in the country for viewing a football game.
And there's people out there that are just going to be like, oh, I can take my dog to the stadium? I'm going to go to the fucking game this week.
And if you live in Jacksonville, you already know that they've done the ride your bike to the stadium. Yeah. You can park your bike there now. And it's like, guys, don't fight what Jacksonville is doing and Shad Khan is doing. He's trying to make it relevant for everybody. He wants everybody to feel comfortable about coming to the game.
I heard, the heat was going to be an issue. Dogs are going to be dead at the first game of the season.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? They already said they're going to put a pool in there. We live in Florida. Dogs are used to being in the humidity. I have a dog, and he loves being outside in the summer. He loves baking in the sun. Dogs are smart. They know they need that vitamin D, bro. Come on, man. You don't think that dog park's going to be top-notch and going to be fully equipped with staff, fully equipped with keeping dogs separate from each other. If your dog fucks up, he's out. You know what I mean? It's just like managing people.
Yeah, they're going to have a way to text you in the stadium.
Oh, but the Wi-Fi's going to go down, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Wi-Fi is not going to go down. I'm pretty sure a multi-million-dollar fucking corporation isn't going to have Wi-Fi. Because I've been to the stadium tons of times, and I've never had my Wi-Fi go down while I've been in the stadium. Have you?
No. I mean, let's look at the good things.
And if not, I'll just go to my 4TLE fucking AT&T broadband.
I mean, the Jags are coming at... I mean, everybody needs to realize that the Jaguars are making nothing but positive moves.
They're thinking outside the box. And it might not work.
And don't overthink the Wembley thing. The Wembley thing is going to be huge for our city. We're not getting a second game in Jacksonville. I mean, come on, guys. You're not getting a second game in London for the Jaguars. We are there. That we are adding revenue to us. And Shad is buying Wembley Stadium. If he gets the chance to buy Wembley Stadium, he's going to be reaping the benefits to every NFL game that's playing. And guess where that money's going to? The Jaguars.
Yeah, not to mention that he owns Fulham. You don't think that's beneficial for him? That he's going to get concert revenue. He's going to get English Premier League game revenue. He's going to get the English national soccer team revenue. It's just for him as a businessman, he's like, why the fuck not? He loves London. He loves Jacksonville. He says over and over, Mark Lamping said today, please do not take this as us going against Jacksonville. This is for the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is for the city of Jacksonville. They want to create this business platform between the big banks in Europe, the big businesses in Europe, and the United States. And guess what? Luckily for us, they're doing it in Jacksonville. And they're going to make it profitable. And it's awesome. I was pissed earlier this morning. I was really Shad today of all days. This is all the draft people are going to go on. But as you read the facts and you read the statements they made.
Shad said it best in an interview, I think, with NFL Network. He said, look, our actions speak louder than words. Don't follow a blog.
Yep.
Because you have uneducated people trying to talk about a situation that they know nothing about. And as Jaguar fans, you should know. Half of the fucking league talks about something that they don't know anything about in Jacksonville.
No, we were watching it all night tonight with the fucking draft. And these guys just, quarterback's got to go here. What was that one?
Saints pick.
Oh, yeah. It had to be Lamar Jackson.
They were dead wrong. I mean, it's sickening to watch. We're getting close to Jaguars' pick, by the way.
Yeah, Seahawks are on the clock. But, after the dog park, that was a great thing. I really like what they're doing with the north end zone, the north end deck. and turning it into the U.S. Grunt Style apparel company from Jacksonville that was started by a military veteran out of the trunk of his car. And they're going to put the veteran bell up there to ring in the fourth quarter. They're going to have a veteran deck for veterans. We know we're a city of military and, appreciation for all that. And I just think it's awesome. They're going to have interactive games on the center of the deck that fans can play. Like, they know that most people want to sit at home at their house and watch a game on Sunday. It's easier. It's fucking cheaper.
Yeah.
They're trying to do whatever they can to make Sunday in the United States that Jacksonville is the place to be. And hey, some things are going to, be home runs and some things are going to strike out. I think everything they've done so far has been a home run. So I'm all on board with all their new ideas.
Yeah, the Lot J renderings are phenomenal. Hotel. We've heard about the riverfront forever. He already came through with the amphitheater. He's come through with the new indoor practice facility.
The stadium.
Guys, who would put this kind of money into a franchise and then move it?
Yeah.
Who would do that? Use common sense here.
The whole money they want to gain from the Wembley Stadium is to help with the renovations in downtown Jacksonville. And I think Shad has, I was reading something earlier that Shad actually owns property around Wembley Stadium. He wants to develop that too. This guy is a world thinker. Like, we were blessed when that guy decided to buy an NFL franchise.
Yeah.
And luckily the Weavers at the time were the ones that wanted to sell.
Yeah, Weavers couldn't have sold it to a better guy. And everybody needs to just chill out.
And if he does sell, I will fucking curse his name, but I don't think it's going to happen.
He's not going to sell.
No, he's not going to sell. He's not going to move. He's not going to do anything like that. He's in it for the long run. The Lot J stuff, we all know it's renderings, and there's a lot of shit they got to overcome. The city's got to get on board. I think the mayor and him are getting really close. And
there was a bunch of issues a couple years ago with the taxes and everything like that, and
there's something to do with
pension plans that got the pension plan issues. But that stuff's all in the past. We're moving forward now, and Shad Khan is the guy. He's trying to make this great, and it's what he's doing and how he presents it to the city in the state of the franchise. This team is moving forward, guys, and everybody needs to just jump on board. Quit trying to be against them and negative and try to pick and poke everything that they do that it's not the right move. It is the right move.
Oh,
right?
It's definitely the right move. And, just, looking at, we were just talking about a lot of J and stuff and, like, the riverfront, what they're trying to do.
Seahawks take running back Rashad Penny, San Diego State.
Wow. That's kind of, like, out of nowhere, isn't it?
Well, they need a running back.
They do.
But
you would have thought the LSU kid would have been...
Yeah, Geis is still there. Could we have two LSU running backs in the backfield in Jacksonville?
Four Nets running all over the fucking NFL franchises.
Pittsburgh's getting ready to go on the clock.
I'm trying to think of the company that they're going to hire to do the Lot J renovations. I think it was the Coors Company out of Baltimore.
Yeah, they're solid.
Whatever they are, they're the number one city developmental groups in the world. They developed the St. Louis baseball park with all the stuff that goes on there, and that's like one of the best places to go to watch a baseball game.
I've been there; it's unbelievable.
Yeah, this is what Shad Khan is doing. He wants to bring that to Jacksonville, little old Jacksonville. And I just think everybody's got to get on board. There's a lot of hurdles they got to jump. There's a lot of stuff that's got to happen that keeps getting pushed off every year. But each year they keep coming back with us with a better rendering and a better idea of what's happening. And I think they're getting closer. And eventually I think it's going to happen. And let's just get on board. It's going to benefit everybody in Jacksonville, everybody in the surrounding cities. As you all heard before, me and JP don't live in Jacksonville. We're about an hour out, but we enjoy going up there. We fucking love the Jaguars, and we're just passionate about this team, man. We put everything we have into this team.
Let's talk about the new unis, man.
The new unis, man. I fucking love them. I love them. I'm a more traditional guy. I actually did like the old uniforms, even though they were a little busy. I did think they looked good. The helmet, I was okay with, but I know it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way.
What do you think about? I personally saw the 5 combinations. I like the solid black on black, teal on teal, white on white.
White on white is fucking sick.
Yeah, it is ridiculous with the gloss helmet now.
Oh, the white on white is sick. And I know people are worried about like teal not being the primary color, but I firmly believe that the way the Jaguars want to treat teal now is like an accent color. And I know it pisses a lot of fans off because that was our identity for most of our existence. I mean, from the heydays in the 90s to, even the 2000s when we were relevant. But I think they want to use it in special occasions. Like they did last year, like the teal out Cincinnati game and the teal Seattle game. And we get to use the teal 3 times a year?
Yeah.
I think I don't even know if it's like the all teal 3 times or if it's just the teal tops 3 times. Because I think I heard that we could wear the teal pants whenever we want. Like we could wear the teal pants with the black tops or the white tops.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So there's a lot of combinations we can do. I think the jerseys look good.
I think they're classic. They're Tom Coughlin, no bullshit. They're like giant style. They're old fucking no outline of the numbers, which a lot of people shit on.
Yeah,
which I would have liked to maybe see a little gold trim, but I get it.
I do like the gold that we used to incorporate, but my whole thing is I listen to what Tom Coughlin says. I just look at the faces of the franchise. You got Shad, who tried his take on it with our old uniforms. Shad's an outside thinker. He wanted to go bold. He wanted to go...
And he admitted that it didn't work. He admitted it.
And I don't think that they didn't work because I think a lot of our looks last year looked good. Like in the playoffs, I thought we looked fucking sexy every fucking week, man. And the teal on the black was good and all that kind of stuff. But you look at Tom Coughlin and fucking Doug Marrone especially. Those guys are all about business, being strict, looking professional, and that's what those jerseys do, man. I almost I rationalize it as a black tie affair with a little bit of flair. Just a little bit of flair. Where's your flair today, right?
Yeah.
And everybody wants his office space.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit of teal flair, like just a little accents of it. Then the helmet alone, having that 3D Jacks on the front of the helmet is sick. The Jaguars written on the back of the helmet in teal with the number. Those little accents of teal, I think, is more important than us just coming out and flaunting teal. I've heard people say we're going to look like the Raiders now with all the black and white. The fucking Raiders wear white and silver.
Yeah.
And they wear black and silver. And their uniforms are all solid one color. We at least have that little fucking stripe now coming off the collarbone. And you have that insert underneath the sleeve that accents the colors. I love the new uniforms. I just think they are all business. They said, we want to look like we're here to show up, kick ass, take fucking names, and go home with a W. And I think when you put those guys on the field together and not see them individuals, the way they presented it, they had the picture of the 5 guys, but I think when you see those guys in the field playing as one, this combination is going to look insane. It's going to look fast. The all black is nasty, like you said. I actually a fan of the white with the black trousers. I think that looks sick. I'm not as big on that. What Clay had on was it black?
I don't like the pants, the different color pants. The Steelers are coming out for the 28th pick, and Ryan Shazier is
coming out. How awesome is that?
And boy, I thought he was in better shape.
Yeah,
I guess he's really in bad shape. I didn't realize he was having that hard a time walking. I thought he could play again, but apparently he can't.
It's too bad. Great player, great guy.
Yeah. They're getting ready to make their pick here.
1 pick from the Jaguars pick.
Steelers pick Terrell Edmonds, safety out of Virginia Tech. Jaguars are on the clock. So, guys, this is about as exciting as it gets for the next couple months right here.
Yeah, are we going to turn up the TV for this, or are we just going to fucking walk them through it?
We're going to walk them through it. Because we know you guys are watching it with us.
I mean, my suggestion, honestly, I feel knowing like what Dave, Tom, and Doug, I think we're going to go offensive line. I think they really want Fournette to fucking have 2,500 yards next year. And I know that sounds insane, but I think if they fucking get the guard that I think they're going to draft, it fucking could happen.
They better not take Lamar Jackson.
They're not going to take Lamar Jackson, dude. I bet you everyone right now in fucking Jacksonville is hoping they take Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
But guess what? We got BB5, and BB5 is all we need.
That's all we need. This is a big pick for the Jags. This is the first pick that we've had where it didn't really... I mean, this guy is probably the only draft pick that's going to make the team. I mean, think about that. We're going to have 7, 8 rookies this year, and only one of them is going to make the team.
Oh, I think maybe 2 or 3.
Maybe, yeah.
I think you're getting a little overzealous there, Jason. There's other guys that are going to get cut, like fucking...
Man, I can't believe
Green could be gone.
I can't believe how bad a shape Ryan Shazier's in. I thought he was in better shape than that.
Dude, you don't come back from that kind of shit, man.
Man, like he's really struggling walking. I thought he was better shape than that. But the Jags are on the clock, baby.
Yeah, Jags are on the clock. We're excited. We're pumped. We hope you all are pumped.
Do you think that Goodell's going to have a teal jersey?
He better have a teal
jersey.
He
better have a teal jersey to present our new draft.
And this is one of the moments where you have the teal jersey as the important moment. Teal jersey.
Yeah, this is the moment.
I really do like the jerseys, though, Jay. I like the Jag logo on the heart. You know, I used to like the badge that we had the last few years. I really like that, but I guess we're going away from it. But I like the fact that they put the Jaguar head. You know,
yeah, I like that. I think that's real solid.
And I like the big block lettering, man. I just do. I just like how simple the uniform is. And I know it's probably not trendy, and it's. But
Jaguars already have the pick in.
Wow,
the Jaguars know what they're doing. We have to watch this stupid hat that says teal and black when we all know it should say Duval.
It should say Duval.
It's so bad that they don't have these hats are so bad.
I think they're trying to get like a thing where you're like, oh, the teal and black, like calling them the teal and black.
But you know what? Everybody knows that our war cry is Duval.
Yeah, I don't know what the logistics are and all that, but it is what it is. And the Pittsburgh Steelers got the Steel City, of course. Terrell Edmonds, safety of Virginia Tech. What did the Jags do, man? They didn't take long at all to make this pick.
Yeah, they were ready. I don't know what they're going to do here.
Jason's going to shit his pants if Lamar Jackson
If Lamar Jackson gets picked, oh my God. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Man.
Dude, I could see cornerback here. I think Josh Jackson's still on the board from Iowa. There's a lot of the good linebackers have been taken already. I would say linebacker, but I don't think they're going to reach for, the top 3 guys have already been off the board. I think it's going to be offensive line.
Or do we take another running back, Geis?
Could be.
I've
heard that theory.
We have 2 LSU boys in the backfield.
I've heard that theory where it's like, hey, just fucking if Fournette goes down, you just replace him with the other guy. If that guy goes down, Fournette comes in.
Fournette and Geis in the backfield. Oh my Lord!
And I've read where they actually have said, I've heard like NFL scouts say that Geis is actually better than Fournette. They think he's gonna be a better pro prospect than Fournette.
Fournette's pretty damn good. So
I know.
We're going to see here in a minute. They already got their pick in. Like, it's done. You're going to have to watch NFL Network kind of piddle around for the next 5 minutes.
They don't know what the fuck they're talking about because they don't follow the Jaguars.
Yeah, they act like they do.
These guys have zero clue on what the Jaguars have going on. They're probably like, I guarantee you, we're not listening to the audio, but I guarantee you they are talking up Lamar Jackson right here and saying how Blake Bortles is fucking no good. Well, fuck you. Rich Eisen, you piece of shit. Because I fucking hate Rich Eisen.
And we already got Cody Kessler.
Mm-hmm.
What are we going to do? It's crazy.
I think it's going to be offensive line.
Here we go. Let's go.
Could
Let's
be
get
the wide
this done.
receiver from SMU, Sutton. He hasn't gone off the board yet, has he?
No. Only 2 wide receivers have gone so far. Moore and Cal and Ridley.
They could be talking about the wide receiver right here, too, because of Allen Robinson leaving. Who gives a shit?
Here we go. Guys, here we go.
Goodell is on the
29th
stand.
pick. Roger Goodell. Taven Bryan, a defensive tackle out of Florida.
He's nasty. He's nasty.
I did not expect them to take another defensive player, but they did.
But you look at what we have coming
And
up.
that should show everybody that Blake Bortles is the guy.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson was there.
They went with the black jersey, Jay, with the teal accent.
Look at the New Jersey.
He's pumped. He's coming up an hour from UF, man. This kid's
Out of
good, though.
Casper, Wyoming.
This kid's good, though. He's really good.
Gerald McCoy measurables. That's pretty strong.
Yeah, he gets into the backfield in a hurry. And you got to think, man.
I'm kind of shocked that they went defensive line.
I am, too.
That's crazy. I mean,
It goes to show that they have a plan for this team.
I just love that they stuck to their guns and they shit on everybody who said Lamar Jackson. Guys, Blake Bortles is the guy. Get over it.
Yeah.
Everybody who's all pissed off right now because we didn't take Jackson, get over it.
All 3 guys signed off on it.
Get over it. Lamar Jackson ain't coming to Jacksonville. Blake Bortles is the man.
Especially Tom Coughlin, who everybody seems to say is the highest of esteem. And guess what? He signed off on giving Blake Bortles an extra contract.
Look at that defensive line. Calais Campbell, Malik Jackson, Taven Bryan, Yannick Ngakoue. That is just stupid.
Marcel Darius. And that's the thing. Some of these guys are going to be gone in a year or 2.
Yeah.
You got to replenish. This team is sticking to the identity of keeping a strong defense and fucking
It's unbelievable, man.
running the football.
I'm shocked. I'm kind of shocked, though, KT. I didn't expect defensive line.
I've heard the rumblings of it lately that they were, if a defensive tackle that fell to them that was high on their board,
I
they
was
would
for
take
sure
them.
they were going with the guard. I really was.
Well, you know what I think? I think us as fans shit on AJ Cann more than we really should.
Yeah.
You know, like, he's not as bad as everyone tries to make him out to be.
And now that we have Norwell, I mean,
Yeah.
AJ can kind of
He
disappear.
can hold on to it for another year.
Yeah.
Dude, he played fucking right guard last year and we went to the AFC Championship game. Like, could it be upgraded? Sure. It might still be upgraded. AJ Cann was a 3rd-round pick. Linder was a 3rd-round
We got
pick.
a ton
And
more
Linder's one of the
picks.
best centers in the fucking league.
We got a ton more picks, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just kind of shocked that they went with the defensive tackle. I really am.
Dude, how fucking nasty is that defensive front going to be now?
It's you're adding another guy to the unbelievable defense.
I'm sure this wasn't a popular pick.
I'm sure a lot of people are upset about it, but guys, Blake Bortles is our guy. Get over it. Everybody needs to start realizing that.
And at that point, I'm not drafting a tight end in the 1st round. I know everyone thought we should, but the tight end draft in this class is so deep that, like, we can get one tomorrow. We can get one on Saturday. Like, Gronkowski was a 3rd or 4th round pick. Like,
They're cruising through picks right now.
yeah, they're
running out of time here. Fox is probably like, hey, our new contract, you boys need to be over at 11:30. We got the news to show.
Then you get to this point, it gets
Mike
anyway.
Hughes, UCF guy, goes to Minnesota. 2 more picks. Hey, don't. Who's the dude from UCF with the one hand, Shaquem Griffin?
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if he's a Jaguar tomorrow.
Where'd I put my beer, dude?
Kenny lost his beer. What do we?
Did I
I
take
guess
one?
he just opens a new one.
Did I take one out?
No, I don't know. Kenny's drunk. He's just opening a new beer.
Hey, the fucking hell.
Hey, guy. Hey, we want to talk about. Okay, the pick is great. We wanted to be live for the pick. Let's face it, guys. 29 pick overall. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Like, really, guys? It's not like we're picking Leonard Fournette.
It's depth and development at this point.
Yeah, come on. It's just stacking the roster at this point. Let's talk about this amazing schedule that came out. Okay, the Jaguars, when it came out, me and KT said, "Are you fucking kidding me? Only 2 primetime games." But we may only have 2 primetime games, but we have 3 other national games. So we have 5 of our 16 games on national audiences. 2 of them may be the 4:25 game on CBS and the 9:30 London game against Eagles, which might be one of the biggest games of the year. Might be a preview of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, I mean, the schedule came out, and all I kept hearing was, the Jags are going to have to play a first-place schedule. The Jags are going to play a first-place schedule.
I'm happy.
Looking at the schedule, it's not that scary.
Look at the end of our schedule. Like, we've got our last 5 games are like Washington, Houston, Tennessee. Like, it's a game that if we need to make a run, we can make a run. But let's talk about, like, opening day. A little bit surprised. Everybody wanted that New England primetime Sunday night game. But we got the Giants. I think that's a great way to start the season.
It's going to be a premier 1 o'clock game. It won't be the 4 o'clock game on CBS, but...
Yeah, but the 1 o'clock game, a lot of eyes are going to be on that. You got Jalen versus OBJ.
Oh, Jalen must be coming in his pants,
I told
dude.
KT earlier.
Jalen's probably shooting loads everywhere talking about locking
I told
that guy
KT, hey, don't be surprised if OBJ doesn't play that game. Do you think he wants to go up against Jalen?
He doesn't want to get embarrassed like that.
Eli Manning's going to be like, I can't throw it to Jalen. I can't throw it to AJ. Where do I throw it? Which is probably the same thing that every quarterback faces.
And little Saquon's going to get his welcome to the NFL.
Yeah.
On that little Sunday up in New York.
Linebackers and defensive ends are going to be all over Barkley's shit.
Yeah. Especially with his dancing around moves that he likes to do in the backfield. Saquon Barkley is amazing. He's great. But
what'd you call him?
Saquon Barkley. Saquon.
Saquon?
Whatever it is. So, yeah, man. I mean, looking at the schedule.
Week 2 is the big CBS afternoon game, 4:25 against the Patriots. Everybody wants to see this.
Yeah, I mean, I think we win week 1 against the Giants, and we get the Jags at home on the 4 o'clock game on CBS. And I think we're going to beat the shit out of the Patriots, dude.
The Patriots, I don't think, are going to be as good as they were last year. They lost 5 starters. 5 starters.
5 important starters.
Malcolm Butler, Nate Solder,
Brandon Cooks, Danny
Amendola,
and who's the other guy?
I can't think of the other guy.
Oh, Deion Lewis.
Deion Lewis. They lost all these guys. The Jags get him at 4:25
at home.
Jim Nance, Tony Romo.
Those pools are going to be going off. We're going to be wearing all white. We're going to make the Patriots wear the blue. It's going to be hot as fuck. Blake's going to be looking at the pools, picking out chicks to bang. It's going to be fucking so sick. And I hope we embarrass those fucks on national TV.
And a couple weeks later, we get another national game, probably on Fox, against the Cowboys. Cowboys get all the 4:25 games, and they are terrible.
After the Patriots, we have the Titans. I mean, let's go through the schedule, Jay. We'll go game by game. We'll fucking talk about what we think is going to happen. We got the Titans coming in. Last year, I'll admit, it was a bad year for the Jags with the Titans. Yeah. I don't know what it was last year, but we just did not show up for those games. But years prior, we've always split with them. I think we'll probably split with them this year. I don't know if we'll get that win. We might come off of a 2-game high and drop one to the Titans in week 3 at home. But the way we were playing last year at the end of the season at home, with the fans finally showing up and everybody loving the fucking Jags, you know, we might put Mariota in his place, which, I mean, I don't think fucking Mariota's any good anyway.
No. It's good. I mean, that's going to be a big game.
So, I mean, what do you think, Jay? You think we win that game?
At home, you want to think you win at home.
At home, you think we win the game. So 3-0.
You would think that they got a good chance of going 3-0.
Week 4, Jets at home.
You feel like that's a game to win.
You feel who did the Jets draft tonight?
Darnold.
Is he even going to be playing yet?
Is McCown going to be playing? Even though McCown beat us last year, as long as Marquise Lee makes a catch, we win.
And someone touches someone on the ground and doesn't break an 80-yard run.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey goes
that was before we got rid of our run, before we had Marcel Darius, before we were having a problem in the run game at that time. I don't know. I think that's 4-0. Here's a game I think we could lose. And I don't know if we can lose it. We go play the Chiefs. Week 5.
It's a tough base to play.
It's a tough place to play. Patrick Mahomes, is he going to be the guy?
The Patriots picked Sony Michel, running back. Lamar Jackson, still on the board.
Yep.
Still on the board.
Someone's coming up for 32.
God, Cleveland has 1 and 3 in the second round.
Yeah, dude. I told you this shit was franchise changing.
Indy has 4 and 5. Oh, my God.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Lamar Jackson.
I guarantee you someone comes up to get Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson's going to be sitting in that green room maybe till Denver.
I think someone's going to come. Who could come up? Miami?
You don't have to come up.
Yeah, but they want to get him with the 5th-year option. That's the thing. They want to be able to pick up his 5th-year option for cheap.
Dude, Lamar Jackson better go back to the hotel.
Yeah, save it for tomorrow, bro.
He's like Geno Smith all over again.
Sorry, buddy.
Mason Rudolph still there?
Yeah. Got New England picks early in the 2nd round. That's New England can fucking move up.
Well, they didn't pick him right there, which was I don't think they're gonna.
But yeah, Chiefs will be a good game. I could see a loss there. On the road, tough environment.
Yeah, but Mahomes, who knows what Mahomes is going to be like?
We don't know, but he'll have 4 games ahead of that to get dialed in. They have a lot of talented players
Week 6,
there.
is that the Dallas game?
Week 6, Dallas.
Dallas, national TV game.
Everyone, I heard people saying, the Cowboys game is definitely lost to the Jaguars. Fuck you. The Cowboys suck. Dak Prescott is shit.
Why is Dallas an automatic loss?
Their defense is shit. They have no weapons on the offense except for Ezekiel Elliott.
Why is the fucking Dallas an automatic loss?
Because it's the Cowboys and the national media has nothing else to say. But that they're actually a good team.
Fuck the national media.
I know. Fuck them.
We, as Jaguar fans, you know that we don't listen to anything. We listen to people all the time, and they try to talk about the Jaguars, and you can clearly tell that they don't have any clue of what's really happening in Jacksonville.
They don't have a fucking inkling of what's happening in Jacksonville. It's disgusting. And I almost wish they'd keep the fucking name out of their mouths. I'd rather not them say a goddamn thing about Jacksonville, because what they do spit is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it's so bad.
So we're looking at that. We're fucking 5-1, bro. And then we get the Texans at home.
You want to think you win the division games at home.
You want to think you do. And I'm not afraid of the Texans. I know everyone's afraid of Deshaun Watson. I'm not.
Deshaun Watson hasn't proven shit.
And Deshaun Watson's put 5 games on film, and yeah, he lit them up. But guess what? He put 5 games on film, and now the NFL is going to know how to play.
The Ravens just traded up to the Eagles to get their last pick.
Lamar
Jackson right there.
Yep, I told you it was going to happen.
You said Ozzie Newsome is going to fucking walk away with it.
Look at this. Yeah, I knew it. Lamar Jackson.
They haven't picked yet, but
what else do they trade up for at this point?
Yeah, against Cleveland. Cleveland's not taking a
unless it's Mason Rudolph. But I doubt it. They do like big arm quarterbacks though, like Flacco.
Flacco?
Is
that his fucking name, Flacco?
Shane Falco. The replacement's quarterback. So anyway, let's give up 6-1 then. We beat the Texans. Then we get the Eagles at Wembley.
That's a tough game. That's a tough game. But guess what? Jacksonville is unstoppable in London.
We are, and we know how to go there. We go there every year.
Yeah, we are trained to go there. 7-1. I'm going to call it.
7-1?
7-1 into the bye week.
7-1. Here we are.
It may not play out to the 7-1 that we said it.
Because there's games we could lose. We could lose the Titans or the Patriots game, I think. Which would put us at 6-2, but still 6-2, 7-1.
No, we're gonna win the home division games. You have to think that as a fan,
right?
So 7-1 into the bye week.
So Eagles, we're chalking it up as a win.
Yeah, because of London. London is a win for us.
Yeah, it's beneficial for us.
Even though we don't have Mr. London.
Guess what we have after that, Jay? Colts at
Colts,
Indy.
8-1. We're going to sweep the Colts this year. Everyone's going to sweep the Colts.
8-1. We got Steelers at Jags.
Oh, we know. Well, we beat Steelers in Pittsburgh. I saw a great tweet today where it said, "Oh, Shad's going to buy Wembley, so it's going to give us 3 home field advantages: Jacksonville, London, and Pittsburgh."
Yeah, that's
we're going to beat
awesome.
Pittsburgh on Sunday Football. Was that 8-1?
Yep.
8-1. Go on to the next game.
8-1. Then we go up to the Bills.
There it is. Ravens select Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
That's a done deal. Poor kid.
Good for him.
Yeah, that sucks that he had to wait around that long for it.
Hey,
Joe, as Kenny says, Joe Flacco.
Shane Falco. Hey, you know what? Lamar Jackson, I wish the best for him. I don't know if he's going to be a good NFL quarterback.
But anybody that
He's going to a good organization.
Anybody that thought he was going to Jacksonville, come on, guys.
I hate the Ravens, but they do run a really well-established organization. They're always like 8-8, and then they have their runs. You know what I mean?
So what are we at right now? 8-1?
8-1, going up to upstate New York to play the Buffalo Bills.
That we're going to probably try to go to this year. It's becoming a regular tradition. Thanksgiving weekend in Buffalo.
Yeah, I was there 2 years ago on Thanksgiving weekend.
You want to think that they can handle that.
Yeah, I think we can.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's getting crazy, but we're 9-1 right now.
And guess who we play next? The Colts at home.
10-1 through 11 games.
10-1.
Next.
Now we got the Titans in Tennessee Thursday night football.
This is a game.
You lose it.
National, you have to, the good teams you want to split with in the division. I will say we're going to lose that game.
Yep.
So 10-2.
10-2. We get the Redskins at home the following weekend.
That should be a win.
Should be a win.
11-2.
We go down to the Dolphins.
Dolphins should be a W.
Yep.
Should be 12-2.
And I think we lose to the Texans
at home. We lose, so we're 12-3.
13-3. That's it.
That's it. The Jags have a really good chance. So that means we may have stretched our hopes and dreams.
I read the other day that I forget which ESPN writer it was, but it was a good football writer. He predicted that the Jags were going to go 13-3 this year. And we just fucking did it. And I wasn't even thinking about it until we just actually went through the schedule.
I mean, the Jags are going to have a favorable schedule. 13-3 is awesome. But we are definitely winning double digits this year.
Yeah.
We may have, purposely fandom had us winning more than we should.
Yeah, but looking at these games, dude,
yeah, I mean, we're definitely winning 10 and we could win 13.
Yeah, the New England game could go either way.
Yeah, New England's going to be tough to beat. I mean, it's going to be
Pittsburgh's going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, but we own Pittsburgh.
We do own Pittsburgh. Eagles are going to be tough to beat. They are, even in London. Yeah. The Eagles are going to be
We own London.
But we own London.
Hey, we almost own Wembley Stadium, so...
Yeah, we do almost own fucking Wembley Stadium.
Yep.
This is what happens, man. 13-3, I don't see it that far out of the realm, man. I was even reading Big Cat Country the other day, and one of their writers was like, hey, we're supposed to have a first place schedule. This schedule isn't that tough. And I don't think it is. Looking at the way the games fall, when we play at home, who we play at home, we get the bye week after week 8 because we go to Wembley week 8, so we get the bye week in the middle of the season. The schedule's almost set up. Feels like it's almost set up perfectly for us.
You know what game scares me? Is a Kansas City game on the road.
Yeah, and I think we chalked up a loss of that.
And we didn't.
Oh, we didn't?
No.
So that one could be a loss.
But I think they're going to win anywhere between 10 and 13 games.
Yeah, and I think in the AFC South, 10 wins you the division.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a battle. I mean, if Deshaun Watson is healthy, we don't know what kind of quarterback he's going to be. Everybody wants to say he's going to be great, but do we really know if he's going to be great?
Dude, we hear this all the time. Dak Prescott was going to be the next coming of Christ.
Yeah, and now he's back to reality. And now he's lost
a wide receiver. It always happens. These NFL teams get a hold of what you can and can't do. Plus, your own team asks you to do more in the playbook. Deshaun Watson was playing a stripped-down version of Bill O'Brien's playbook last year. Now they're going to ask him to do more. Is his knee healthy? Fuck, is Carson Wentz even going to play the game in fucking Wembley Stadium?
I mean, probably. I mean, Carson Wentz.
I don't know, man.
Well, if it was week 3, then there'd be a chance.
He went out in December.
Yeah, but I think he might not play the first 4 games. But I would be surprised if Carson Wentz isn't there for week 8.
If he has a setback?
If he has a setback, are we sending up somebody to whack some knees up there?
I'll do it.
Dude, anyway, man, I fucking... The Jaguars are
we
here
going
to
to Wembley
stay.
this year? Next year.
Who's going to Wembley this year? I hope somebody's going to Wembley. I know the Bold City Brigade will be in Wembley.
Oh, yeah.
Bold City Brigade.
Plus the Union Jacks.
All as I heard on that fucking playoff game against the Jags, I kept hearing Duval, and I knew the Bold City Brigade was fucking jamming up there.
They were rocking
I
out.
really thought that they were booing, the Pittsburgh fans were booing the Steelers, and then I was like, KT, I think that's people saying Duval.
And it was.
And then it was.
They were right on the fucking guardrail, just right by the field.
Yeah, I mean, the Bold City Brigade was
Duval.
the Bold City Brigade was all over that. I mean, it is.
We are possibly talking about going to the Bills game this year. We have a buddy that's a Bills fan. I went 2 years ago. I'm hoping Jay can make it this year. It is Thanksgiving week, and it's tough with family and stuff, but, you know, we catch a little fucking flight out Friday and come back fucking Sunday.
Well, you ain't going to come back Sunday.
No, Monday.
Yeah.
That's what I did last time. We flew out Friday, came back Monday. I still came back in time to go to work for half a day.
You were a mess on that day.
I was fine on Monday. I didn't get it. Well, I got after it on Sunday. I was fucking hammered at the stadium. We were hammered fucking. I was hammered last weekend at the Rays game.
Yeah. We went to the Tampa Bay Rays game.
We had an awesome weekend last weekend,
Yeah.
guys. We went to fucking Tampa. It was JP's birthday. Old Mr. 37 over here. We're fucking climbing up there in age. But we went to Tampa. We went to the Hard Rock fucking casino Friday night.
We went to watch the Rays and the Twins play. We went to Rays put up a 10 spot on the Twins.
Yeah, we had our fucking... We had a buddy fucking win like $700 at the casino. Jay was playing blackjack. Was on a fucking heater.
Is that Joe Buck's wife? And
I
had
don't
those
know.
twins? Jesus Christ.
3 guys sat down, ruined his whole blackjack hand. Our other buddy benefited from it. We had another buddy fucking put $200 down on one hand of blackjack. Was out on the first hand. It was insane. Went to Top Golf. If you guys have never done Top Golf, look it up. It's fucking really cool.
I gotta find my Golden Knights, man.
Didn't we have a blast at Top Golf, Jay?
Yeah.
Just a cool driving range, interactive, computer screens near you. You got your whole little area to hang out with your boys. You're hitting shots out to the fairway, to targets. You're pointing up. It was sick.
Yeah.
It was a good day. And then we went to the Rays game to cap it off. It was fucking a lot of fun. Had a nice house on the water.
Wow. 5-0 Golden Knights on the San Jose
Yeah,
Sharks.
we got a hockey fan all of a sudden.
Come on, man. You're a dick.
Now, Jay used to live in Vegas. We've talked about it before, and he was going to have season tickets to the Golden Knights. And then he decided to move back to Florida.
Yeah, where there's no hockey. No good. Actually, Tampa
Well,
Bay.
Tampa Bay, fucking dude. This is going to be Tampa Bay fucking
Vegas.
Vegas in the finals in the Stanley Cup.
But guys, man, we hope that you love this new format that we're bringing you. We're coming all at you with Jaguars tonight. We're all over the place. We're so pumped on the draft. So we're sorry if we're kind of crazy right now. The state of the franchise, everything happened this week. We wanted to bring it all to you in one pod because we wanted to be here live when they made the pick. And we wanted you guys to experience our reaction to it. We're going to come at you guys next week. We're going to recap the entire Jaguar draft, all 7 rounds of it. We're going to talk about what happened, who's going to be an impact, who's actually going to make this team.
Yeah.
We're going to get into a preview of the Players' Championship. We're going to talk about the Masters results and get into the Players' Championship. And we're also going to preview WWE Backlash.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about next week. We got the Jags recap from the draft, everything there. We got, like Jay said, TPC Sawgrass is coming up. What's been going on since the Masters? The other tournaments is going on.
Reed's
we got
victory.
what is the Zurich Championship going on this
right
weekend?
now, the two-man
Very
tournament.
cool. We'll talk about that next week. And then we got like what happened since WrestleMania. We haven't talked to you guys since that great week in April where we had WrestleMania and the Masters all in one weekend.
So much stuff. Tomorrow, Friday, is the greatest Royal Rumble. We don't know if anything's going to happen at that.
So we got that to talk about. What storylines are developing in WWE. We're going to touch on all that next week. This is a great week, like we told you about. It's going to be back-to-back weeks sometimes. It's going to be every other week sometimes. Like, this is how we're going to do things.
Yeah, we're going to get into OTAs when the Jaguars get into OTAs, rookie minicamp.
Yep. It's going to be awesome shit. We enjoy doing this thing, and we tell you that all the time. We hope you go on to iTunes and rate us, give us 5 stars, tell us what you think, tweet at us. If you want to ask us something, ask us what our favorite beer is. Ask us what fucking we like to do. We're just like two dudes that just love fucking hanging out with our friends, our family. We fucking grill. We drink beers. We love sports.
We love the
music.
Jaguars. We love Blake Bortles. You will never hear a negative thing about our fucking...
Blake Bortles is our fucking man, dude.
Yep. If you want to hear a positive Jacksonville Jaguars podcast, you're in the right place.
You know what? One thing about Blake Bortles, I'll say again, is I just fucking love that guy. This week he had 2 things that happened. He had the fucking kids quarterback camp in Oviedo, and he had that little kid tell him he was a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. He's like, I ain't signing that. He was just joking with the kid, but you know, it was just a funny thing. And then he fucking hosted a rapid response, emergency response teams luncheon for the firefighters and the fucking police department and everyone.
How do you not love this guy?
And when he did that, because that's what part of his BB5 foundation is, he was telling them, he was like, man, these guys come to me asking for my autograph. He was telling a fucking, old cop, he's like, I don't know why I'm not the one asking for your, we shouldn't be signing autographs for you. You guys should be serving autographs for us. And it's just awesome. That's what BB5 is all about. He's the fucking man. He's going to lead this team to the fucking Super Bowl, whether you like it or you don't.
They scored again.
And the fucking Vegas Knights score again.
6-0. Right before the second. Oh, they're going to call him for interference. They're going to get interference on this.
But I'm going to say this.
Dude, you got to fucking bench this goalie at this point.
He's probably already been benched. I'm going to say this. This is a BB5 podcast. This is a Jacksonville Jaguars podcast. Sometimes an Orlando Magic podcast. We're doing golf all the time. We're doing wrestling. We fucking just love bringing it to you, man. We're throwing in fresh dippers.
Yeah, next week, for all you Jacksonville fans, we're going to be bringing you Players' Championship preview. Pontevedra Beach.
TPC Sawgrass.
I'm sure buddy. Bortles is going to be there.
Bortles will be hitting one off the 17 tee onto the island green.
He's probably playing in the Pro-Am.
You know he's playing in the Pro-Am.
Oh, that's a goalie. How can you fucking say that's interference? That's a goal.
Dude, they're already up 5-0. You need another goal.
The real deal Neil, baby. Come on.
Oh, Jesus. This guy's acting like he's a hockey expert now. But anyway, we've been entertaining you guys for what it seems to be about an hour now.
Yeah,
I think it's getting time to cut it.
Yeah, we love you guys. We hope that we didn't bore you tonight. We were all over the map. We just had a lot to talk to you about Jags, the schedule, state of the franchise, everything going on.
Hey, we're fucking pumped, man. We can't wait for the season to start.
Yeah.
We got all kinds of shit coming up, too, until the dog days of summer when it's just baseball. I mean, there's NBA playoffs right now. We're not going to get into that, but just being a sports fan right now is fucking awesome. NBA playoffs, golf's in full mix. You got the NHL playoffs. You got just fucking everything going on right now.
Yeah, man.
Until fucking training camp starts. And then we'll be back every week with you boys.
Bringing you the Jags. We love you guys. We're going to be hanging up. Sorry for the background noise tonight. We're outside.
This is how we do it.
Watching the draft. We're unprofessional as hell.
This is how we do it.
But hey, we're the Jags. We love it. We're coming at you. We'll be bringing it back next week. Preview for the Players' Championship, WWE Backlash, and a recap of the Jags draft.
All I ask, you guys are sitting at home, cracking a beer. Go back and look at some of our old podcasts that you haven't heard before. Check them out. Listen to them. Rate us. We just really appreciate it. We're trying to do this thing. We're just two bros having a conversation, hanging out, man. We fucking love doing it. So
we love you guys.
We're going to wrap it up. Fucking peace.
We're going from zeros to heroes, buddy. Peace out.